I know even when I've been teaching, a lot of times it results in spikes in violence. I had a friend of mine who went through my program went to me, was working at Hyde Park, and they received kids from Inglewood, and she said they had about 200% increase in fights the year she started teaching there because of that a similar policy. And with the thing with Fenger a few years ago, like Darian Albert was murdered in front of Fenger a month or two after it got turned around. It's not the story isn't just that, but it's also all three of the high schools around there have been converted to something else. Military academy. The reason they had to fight, those kids would have been going to Carver, and Carver became a military academy. That's why the kids are going to neighborhood school or going to Fenger, and that's why you had to fight. So a lot of times when you do this shuffling, you have a lot of gang issues and you have violence. Okay. That's one of the things a lot of people are worried about. One of the reasons they don't think this policy works.
Well, we had today, they were writing essays about it because they've been so upset about it. I try to dialogue with them and talk to them and get them to get their feelings out, because you can't teach them and get them to learn if they're upset. And they talk about that. They say teachers that they've had for years they won't see anymore, and particularly in special ed, they have the same teacher for 3 or 4 years. So, they won't see this person anymore to support them. They will have to go to a different neighborhood. Many students are scared about what that neighborhood would mean. Some say they may not have any friends, or they may have to, make new friends,
Well, I just think that they're out of ideas. And they've made decisions based on erroneous information. I think that there are a lot of people that are making decisions that don't want to listen to the community and do not want to listen to the practitioners. But this policy has got to stop. It does not work. And all the so-called miracles and the transformations, when you start peeling back the layers of the onion, you find that they are not any better than the neighborhood schools. So let's resource the schools that we have in existence.